Tommy G, Miami's Wild World of BBLs? Yo, I'm trying to see this. Let's get into it. Yo!
I basically do what the Face app does, but, you know, with a knife. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna like this video, chat.
That's what I call a skinny BBL.
How does it impact your life now that you're
You can't tell that shit
walking,
fake.
moving back to normal?
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so.
All right, Miguel, are you ready? Ready.
Chat, do we get a BBL now? I'm low-key trying to pull LeBron. Oh my god, it might work if I get a BBL.
I gotta do my inspection.
Yo, Tommy G, what the fuck do we got going on, bro?
I'd say this is the light BBL.
What the fuck?
My
Yo,
butt
can I even show
got
this on
too
Twitch?
big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Is it insane to say that you know people that have died from BBL surgery?
It's been normalized, but for most people, that's insane.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami is suing the surgical center and the doctor who performed the operation.
It
smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. The
Yo, never mind, chat. I don't want LeBron that
people
much.
there were so rude.
I mean, he is my
it was a heat
sunshine,
market. They were
but
just
shit.
in and out, in and out.
It's gut-wrenching. This is a young woman who came down here, like a lot of people. She just wanted to change the way she looked. Unfortunately, she's never going to see her children again.
See their children, chat.
The Brazilian butt lift, or the BBL, is the
All right, take
hottest
no
trending
shot. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. Streaming shit don't work out. Might have to become Dr. Miami. I'm just saying. If this shit
plastic
streaming shit
surgery
don't work
today.
out,
It's where women undergo
might have to
liposuction on their
become Dr.
thighs,
Miami.
hips, and stomach, only to have the same fat injected into their butt. The goal? To create a fuller, juicier, and rounder buttocks. But
can
here's
react
what
to
most
this,
people
right?
don't know. There are people that actually die from BBLs. And according to MedPage Today, the BBL is labeled as the most dangerous
I'm a
aesthetic
hope I
procedure ever performed. It's estimated that the death rate may be as high as 1 in 24.
Yo, that's kind of high though. What the fuck? But what are you dying in? You're just taking out fat. and putting
400
fat in.
surgeries. And the reality is, some people go into a surgery
Taking
to
out
get
fat
a
from the
nicer
stomach
ass,
and
and they end up
putting it
not living to tell the tale. Now, while some
That's
clinics
actually
are run by world-class
crazy.
surgeons, others, they're being called human butcher shops, where the smell of death supposedly lingers in the air. There are places, yes, right here in the United States, where clinics aren't even owned by licensed doctors and where unqualified.
What the fuck does the BBL doctors got going on? I know there was a BBL underground ring. Wait. Yo, chat, I might be getting my girl this. Cause I do not have the funds, yo. This streaming shit not working out so far, so. I might have to go to the underground BBLs, you know. Shh, chat, keep it on low, but.
Qualified
Might have
staff
to do
might
that, I ain't
mistakenly liposuction your intestines or inject your fat into
Fuck,
major
I
veins,
used to do
causing
like that.
instant
Ugh, I hit a crook.
respiratory failure. And the epicenter of this deadly trend is Miami, Florida, ground zero for countless botched surgeries and life-changing tragedies. So we head to Miami to speak with surgeons,
Bro, chat,
injection
I might be
clinics,
going to Miami for Rolling Loud.
models, and
I
lawyers
might
to
be.
get to the bottom of the story. Let's dive in.
Should I stream it if I do though?
Quick announcement, the new shirt is flying off the shelves. Classy in the front,
Tommy G
busy in the
got
back.
The best product placements, bro.
We also have the Big Dog
Like, I ain't gonna lie,
sweatshirts. You guys have
watch
absolutely
it,
crushed
because
on
that's
these
a
two.
mother
So look
When it's
fresh
his
as
shirt.
and represent the brand. Link is in description,
Yo, when it's
link is in
worth
pinned
it,
comments.
go up
Go to
now.
the site and get what you like. Time to dive into the world of BBLs.
Actually, the reason one of my biggest videos is how big it is.
We head next to Bella Vita Aesthetics and meet with owner Eni Silveira, an entrepreneur who has invented an injection technique that is much safer than the BBL. It's here we get to see her methods in action, we speak to patients who have suffered through botched jobs from a surgery gone wrong, and finally we assemble a team of 6 models to test for ourselves whether we can tell the difference between a natural and BBL booty.
So my name is Eni Silveira.
I know Diddy just got arrested, bro. We are not trying to read.
I'm a family nurse practitioner, and here in Miami, Florida, I'm known as the booty queen. Imagine walking to the beach and you just see like this beautiful round booty, right? You have hearts in your eyes. So basically the Bella Vita Instant BBL is giving you that nice, round, juicy, athletic looking tush.
And what got you into the world of boobs?
I'm Brazilian, number one, so we're known for butts. Number two, I'm in Miami, so I constantly am in a bikini. I kind of started becoming like a mad scientist here at the office and just like mixing stuff, trying it out on my friends. And then finally I got to the perfect cocktail, and so I trademarked the name, I patented the technique, and they send me all over the world to train different clinics, different providers on how to make the perfect glute.
Tell me about the dark side of the BBL world.
Is that a new word? Let's see this, chat.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami.
33-year-old Erica Russell, a mother of 5, left her home in Tennessee in 2021 to travel to Miami for a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL, the plastic surgery procedure that has one of the highest mortality rates.
This is a young woman who came down here, like a lot of people.
All right, let's get
She
back
just wanted to change the way she looked. Unfortunately, she's never going to see her children again, and they're going to grow up without their mom. And that's a horrible, horrible thing. That this is a completely preventable death. This physician that performed the surgery is just a total botch job. That's what it was, through and through. No one should be going under the knife with a surgeon who's been doing this all day for over a dozen people for 14 plus hours.
I wanted to get the real stats on the question, how dangerous are BBLs truly? We referenced earlier that the stat is potentially as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries result in death. For comparison, the odds of dying while motorcycle racing are about 1 in 1,000, and the odds of dying while skydiving are about 1 in 100,000. And as far as BBL deaths go, there seems to be a pattern. Like most medical accidents, bad things occur when the surgeon gets tired, and at the clinics that prioritize quantity, they overload their surgeon schedule, and the patients that die tend to be the ones that are seen at the end of the day or towards the end of the week. And typically, the cheaper the clinic, the more people they tend to see, and the more botched jobs and deaths that occur. So when a clinic decides to prioritize quality over quantity, the operation actually tends to be decently safe.
The paperwork that she was provided lies. She was told this doctor has staff privileges at this hospital. Turns out he didn't. You look at their marketing. You look at how they're targeting different folks and how they're portraying themselves. They present themselves as if they're the best docs on earth doing this stuff. And in reality, what you come.
Bro, they need to make a BBL for abs, bro. Give me like maybe take out some. I can take out some fat in my butt, bro. But it, patent it now, chat. I'm patenting it now. Reverse BBL. Take out the fat in my butt and put it and make abs, chat. Did I cook? Yo, I'm patenting it now. Y'all are gonna steal this shit,
to learn
bro.
When you're on our side looking into this stuff. These surgical centers, they're just
I just made the best
businesses,
I'm gonna stop talking
often
about it,
being run by people who have no medical background whatsoever. And what they're doing is they're contracting with different doctors. Maybe they'll bury that in some piece of paper that says this doctor doesn't actually work for us. It's all smoke and mirrors.
We're out here in front of Seduction Cosmetic Center. This is the place that Erica Russell passed away shortly after having an operation here. Now, there's a big discrepancy. Google reviews, about 4.5 stars, thousands of reviews, looks really, really good. But on Yelp, they have mostly 1-star reviews. Alexis A said 25 days ago, surgeons nearly killed me here. I was in the ER and ICU receiving blood transfusions for 4 days. Do not go here. Do not put your life in these people's hands. Just one scroll down. The entire experience is sketchy. My girlfriend recently had a botched BBL removed and she was lied to about the price on 6 different instances. Then in the after surgery, she was not giving pain medication on the trip home. One of the stories that we're covering is the story of Erica Russell. Are you familiar with her story? She unfortunately died shortly after leaving this clinic. And so what we're looking into is also that some of these clinics, are they owned by doctors? Are they owned by just business people? And then the doctors are shuffled through? Like there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Is this place owned by...
Is it owned by like casino owners? Is it owned by like, porn studio owners? Like I'm trying to know.
Some of them they do, some of them
A non-doctor can open a surgery center.
yes.
What the I'm not, yo. You might not want to be putting this out online.
What's your role within this business?
So where else are gonna do?
More like equipment wise and medical stuff.
Are there any misconceptions about the BBL industry that...
Wait. Did the BBL method just drop? Start up. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm on it, bro.
you'd like to address and tell the people back home?
Any other procedures, you have risks. I don't know how to explain it, but it's safe.
I'm not here to paint someone in a bad corner.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would think.
We'll let the statistics do the talking. I don't really know. Total, how much money were you out because of this?
A little over 10,000. The people there were so rude.
This is Connie. I found her through the
10,000
review
on a
her roommate
BBL?
left on Seduction Cosmetic Center Yelp page, and I wanted to hear the story behind the 1-star review. Here's what she had to say.
It was a meat market. They were just in and out, in and out. And there is a back door where, obviously they take people,
sir,
or
King
supposedly
Pin
take people for pre-op and
with
surgery.
the
You walked in, it smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. I sat there for almost 3 hours that morning, and not one time did one person that was in that waiting room go through that back door. Not one.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still stuck on the fact that she spent 10 bands on a BBL. Is that not crazy, yo? That's not a little insane? 10 bands on a BBL is crazy.
Once.
The reason why I made this technique is because I've had 2 girlfriends pass away. It was one of my baseball wives went in for surgery and she passed away, and then I had another friend pass away, and then within like that same month it was like 2 other
It's really sad because I feel like this shouldn't be a surgery. So many people should be
influencers of just doing multiple BBLs had passed away, and I'm like, at what point in time are you going to put your life on the line for beauty? My technique is probably the safest way to inject and volumize and get correction.
And how did they die?
Sometimes you get a blood clot, pulmonary embolism. It just kind of depends. Each one of them was a clot that kind of dislodged. Again, cardiac arrest or pulmonary embolism is usually what happens.
Were the doctors ever held responsible?
This is a really dark side of medicine, and a lot of people get upset at medical professionals, but we have consent forms that will protect us from everything.
True.
If you think you can get all this beauty for $5,000, you're gonna go to the butcher shops. They left a
Bro. So how much is a good priced BBL? So I'm not gonna lie, bro. $5,000. I guess it does change your entire body, like where you don't even have to go to the gym or nothing.
towel inside of you. You have an infection. They didn't take a drain. They left a towel inside.
A towel?
Of you. You have an infection. They didn't take a drain, or they didn't put in a drain. So there's a lot that comes with it, but it's really nice. Their marketing says $2K for 360 lipo, and you only have $1,800 in your bank account. You're gonna go to a place that you could afford. And there's been a lot of people that have been arrested. A lot of people have killed people. So do your research on the background of these people. They just put cement, or they say vitamins. Oh.
Did you say cement?
There's been cement, and they say medical grade silicone, which nobody uses anymore unless you're an orthopedic surgeon. These are things that are gonna give you bad results even later on in life.
Do you know anyone in Miami right now that has a botch job?
A couple hundred people, yeah.
Okay.
I've been botched before by a doctor, yeah. It made me feel very self-conscious. I was a really big bikini model, OnlyFans model at the time, and my body was my image. I felt very insecure, and it kind of made me want to fix the problem as soon as possible, because I did this to fix an insecurity, not to create a whole bunch of other ones. So I ended up going to do 2 more rounds of lipo after that within the same year with the same doctor, because I told him, like, you better fix this for free because I'm not paying anyone else to do it. And I've lost a lot of weight since then. It's not as visible, but if I do start putting on weight, it does come back. So that's just a thing I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life.
What did it cost you financially to give up that year?
Definitely like 6 figures, I would say, throughout that year. I was
6 figures from a BBL. A BBL costed her 6 figures? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know BBLs was this
She put onto the show Botched.
Patricia, interesting because you went from a person very serious about golf to someone who's very serious about plastic surgery, right?
Yeah.
And
How did that happen?
Yeah, how did that work?
I mean, just being in the social media world. So I did the first one in February, and then I had the second lipo in June. I went back in October.
Another lipo?
Yes.
3 lipos in the same area in 8 months?
Yeah.
In general, you should probably wait at least a year before having revisional liposuction.
But that created more loose skin, more trauma to the area, so it hasn't fully healed up. A lot of these doctors don't use scopes to kind of navigate where they're putting the fat. They just kind of do it blindly, and if you put that right in one of those veins or muscle or anything, you just
dumb, bro. They're just poking in your ass.
Done.
Putting the fat in.
I'm Haley. And I'm Hannah. And we're the Murder Twins.
What's the twins that are like, they're both? It's like Stone was dating them, bro.
So you guys are completely natural,
Yeah.
which is rare in Miami.
We're from Arkansas, so we're fed off cornbread and all that. I think it's the cows, the meat. I don't know.
It makes booties thick in
Yeah, for
Arkansas.
real.
Okay, so in the modeling, the OnlyFans world.
Chat, when are we going to Arkansas? When is the Arkansas trip? Fuck rolling up. We're going to Arkansas, chat. Cause cat.
How rare is it to have a completely natural look?
It's not really rare. I think most OnlyFans girls I run into are completely natural, honestly.
So for the women getting work done, do you think it comes more from female peer pressure or male peer pressure?
I was gonna say female pressure for sure, because most men tell you not to do it. They're like, oh, don't wear makeup, be natural. Most men love natural and pure things.
Have you heard any nightmare experiences from people getting BBLs?
I love
I
my
had
natural
a
women.
friend. She had a BBL. I didn't even know it was a BBL at first, but it looked pretty good. But like when she pointed it out, it was like, I guess you could tell. But she went to, I think she went and got injections at home, like not even professionally done. And
Someone came to her house and did it?
yeah, like I felt her butt, and she was just like, it felt so good. Honestly, it felt soft and it felt really nice.
Have you gotten the BBL?
I did in 2018. I was very happy. The results were super natural.
What led up to the decision to say, I want a BBL?
Probably just like social media or something. I was working in the club, so you know everyone has big butts, so I wanted one too.
What changed in your life?
If we're talking like work-wise in the club, me getting my breast implants is what changed my money the most.
Like, was it a dramatic increase in earnings?
Absolutely, when I got my breast implants.
You had an experience that went bad with BBLs.
I wouldn't say it went bad. I just, like, my butt got too big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think my body was like having a reaction to the material that was injected in my butt, and it was kind of creating scar tissue, some inflammation. I noticed some spots were starting to get like a little bit harder than other spots.
How much did each surgery cost?
For my original BBL in 2018, it was about $9,000 for
And that's before it was adjusted in for inflation.
the lipo and then the trans.
Holy shit, boy. Bro, she paid $9,000 in 2018? That shit is like $90,000 now. Oh, damn, boy. She spent her life savings on that ass. I mean, it's fat, but shit.
Of the fat, and then my removal surgery in 2021 was about $11,000 in Colombia because I got quoted $23,000 here from one doctor. Reconstruction surgery back in Colombia in 2022, it was about $10,000.
Do you think it's peer pressure from women or men that encourage?
Definitely both.
Do you feel like you're chasing a standard of beauty that's impossible to attain?
Yeah, I think everyone is. I am very confident in who I am, but I would say my biggest insecurity would be my butt right now.
Every procedure that I do is individualized, so I am actually putting volume where she needs it, and I know that she likes like a nice shelf.
When you say a nice shelf, what are we talking about here?
So I have 4 different techniques, right? So it's the shelf booty, which girls like that top shelf if they're,
Where you could rest a child here? Like...
Correct, right? It's like that tabletop. So most girls, when they take pictures and you turn sideways, they want to make sure that they have this little shelf here. Then we do, for most girls who don't have anything, she has the perfect sweetheart booty. Sweetheart is this bottom part. right?
Right.
So she doesn't need volume right there at all. What I'm gonna do is just completely like round that out right there. I have basically what I call a half treatment prepared, and usually this is good enough to correct one area in your glutes, right? So I know that she wants a shelf, so what I'm gonna do is just kind of volumize this upper outer section, which is
and try and determine a touch.
It's a little like firm right now because it's like all filled up, but I know it's gonna feel amazing in like 5 hours.
For the next segment, we're going to be doing a touch test. A blindfolded participant is going to be feeling a butt and trying to
Tommy G, what the fuck? Why was I not invited to this segment, bro?
determine, is this a BBL butt or a natural butt? As much as I would love to participate, I love my wife's sweet cheeks. I'm gonna let my camera guy Miguel's gonna be taking care of this one.
So how do I become Tommy G's cameraman? Let me know.
Introducing Team BBL. Team Natural. All right, Miguel, are you ready? Ready.
Okay, you just turn around.
Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, let's see.
Alright, relax, bro. Relax.
What do you think,
We're on
Miguel?
stream, buddy.
BBL.
We're on stream, pal.
Natural.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Currently fighting every biological.
This man might be the BBL.
Let me just say, if I was Miguel, I'd be wearing like 4 pairs of underwear. Okay.
Yo, chat, what? I fucking saw that, bro. I saw you. Wait, yo, chat, why was y'all looking down there to see if you had one? Nah, chat, I don't know who y'all is. Why did y'all look, though? It's a little sus to me.
Alright. I'd say this is natural.
Okay. We got one question.
Yep.
How do you feel about your job?
I love it.
The next booty is about a foot in front of your face, and it's looking scrumptious.
Scrumptious? Fuck.
I gotta do my inspection. This feels natural too.
Alrighty.
Team BBL.
I'd say this is BBL. I think. A light BBL.
Okay. One contestant away. How's it going so far?
Good. I think that was pretty accurate.
We have the final contestant of the afternoon. Final, but
Alright, I'm
Tox,
stop stuttering now.
buttocks.
I just got it out.
That's an easy BBL. Yeah, that's BBL.
Sure.
Let me get one more feel.
Final answer?
BBL.
Okay.
What the fuck did I have got this job?
Not
Why? What the fuck?
Actually, they all felt the same. I'd say it was more like.
Does bro know what an internet footprint is? Alright, bro.
More inflated. It felt.
Honestly, like, men do not know the difference. I think if we had a variety of women here, whether it's the injections, unless they're illegal, you would not be able to tell the difference.
4 out of 6. Ladies, what do you think about his accuracy?
Off. Unless they're illegal injections, most men will not be able to tell. Yeah.
Can we give a round of applause for Miguel?
Good job, Miguel.
Very professional. Thank you for scientific purposes for donating your booties for their research. And that concludes the scene cut. How hard was it not to get a boner up there?
It wasn't, because I could tell you were right next to me, so that just like makes my shit not work, you know?
Congratulations, young soldier.
My shit not work, you know?
Did I just see that correctly? This man just smelt his hand, yo. He just smelt his hand after touching 5-6 BBLs. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I was there, first thing I'm saying is dap me up, bro. Cause I'm trying to get a whiff too. Come on now, chat.
Young soldier.
I'm getting right with brother. Come on, my gal. Chat, adapt up, Tommy. Let her get away too.
Talking to one of the most highly rated surgeons in the area, Dr. Miami, who's at a reality TV show and seems to have a great time with booties and boobs. We're gonna walk in his office with the murder twins and see what the whole operation is about. The elevator that Butts paid for. And tits.
That is kind of crazy. Butts and tits.
Second floor.
It sounds like you guys are a fork in the road. BBL, natural. How would you say which way you're leaning and how you're considering this decision right now?
Well, considering that we've figured out that you can get a BBL look through working out, natural might be a cool way to go, considering health-wise. We'd still like to see more of the BBL side.
Oh, do you have that face app?
Yes.
Can you show us how that works?
I just took a couple. Yeah, this one's open. All right.
Let's see.
We're here.
What face?
Okay.
And if you do want to open your eyes more again, we can go back to sizes and big eyes, and we can open them up more.
What the
like if you
That is so strange. Okay, what's something else wild you can do to my face right now?
Okay. Crazy. Make him smile.
What? What?
Yeah,
insane.
so there's different smiles
Yo,
too,
they
though.
put us on a method, chat. This is how them girls have been playing you in your Snapchat DMs. Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. We have all been catfished by at least 20 dudes in our lifetime. Let's be honest. And this is how they're doing it. They're taking pictures of girls and face snapping them into other pings. Other girls. We've all been catfished by 20 other dudes, bro. Let's be realistic. On everyone's life but mine. That has happened.
Like you're already smiling, but they can make you smile more.
And most photos that you think we're looking at that's coming from the influencer model OnlyFans world are touched up to some extent.
Yes, almost. I've even introduced.
95%.
Yeah, like even.
Hey, Tommy.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're playing around with Face App right now.
Oh,
They
cool.
opened my eyes, gave me better looking teeth, a better
Good.
looking butt.
Good.
So
Good.
we're on to one today.
All right, excellent. Well, I basically do what the Face app does, but you know, with a knife. Yeah.
It's inside the operating room like you've never seen before.
How nice is this booty look now?
Brought to you by the man known as Dr. Miami, plastic surgeon Dr. Michael Solzauer, taking viewers behind the scenes at surgeries. Most so graphic, we can't even show you.
Welcome back to the operating room for a wonderful Monday. We have a Brazilian butt lift. She is quite square beforehand. We are going to snatch her waist, give her a round booty.
Capturing the before, after, and everything in between.
Yeah, what all do you cover?
I do noses.
Okay.
That's the face part. A little lipo of the neck, jawline kind of stuff. Maybe. And then I do a lot of boobs, butts, and tummies.
You found a dream job, huh?
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it beats coal mining.
Well, Dr. Miami, I brought 2 models for you.
Hello, lady.
They're called the Murder Twins, but I can assure you they're friendly. We want to see what a pre-op kind of looks like.
The day of surgery or like it's just consultation? Like she just came off the street and they're asking for butts.
They're
I'm trying to learn who's Gary Webb,
and titties,
Mr.
right?
Tommy G.
We'll
Make
cover
a video
both.
on him.
Okay.
He looks cool as shit.
Oh, it's mine.
That's sick.
Yeah, I did it.
This is Bella.
Hey, Bella. Tommy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to hear. Nice to meet you.
Would you mind standing up for us for a second?
Bella.
As a little bit of a model. She had a BBL. Turn around.
That's crazy.
Which is, we call it skinny BBL. Because she's skinny.
I am.
And put your jacket down for a second. Let's see the front.
Did you do those too?
Yes. And also her waist. We also did what we call the Miami mini waist, which is basically reshaping the rib cage, make little cuts in the ribs and push them closer together.
How has it impacted your life now that you're walking, moving, back to normal?
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so.
Like I said before, chat.
She's pulling NFL players.
Like I said before, this is the new method. I'm gonna get my girl. She gonna get a BBL. And then we're gonna pull a trap on LeBron, I will finally be able to have
that's very high
sunshine
praise
of my own.
as a plastic surgeon.
Thank you.
That's like, you know, that's like winning the Nobel Prize in this industry.
What makes you say, hey, I'm not going to hire a personal trainer, go 4 times a week, eat the zucchini, avocado?
Well, you know, in my defense, and in the defense of personal trainers, they can't really make the breast bigger.
Something on my fucking
I mean, I was already doing that, but like I still had like a little fat here and like my love handles. It didn't matter how much like.
It can't just be me. Like her build's low key whack. All right, let me move my cam, bro. Her build is low key crazy looking. Like it can't be me, right, chat?
Or like how healthy I ate. Like there's just stubborn fat.
I guess.
And she was.
She doesn't have her
Yeah,
shirt.
she was.
It's because she has her pants so high up in her. Yeah.
Skinny to begin with. But there's certain areas
like,
that
what
there's
the
nothing
fuck?
you
It
can
looks
do
strange.
in the gym.
What do you have over here, Dr. Miami?
I have a collection of breast implants of various sizes and shapes.
So that's something like that is.
There's like a menu, you know.
That's what's in there too.
Yeah, that's what's in there.
That's
Yeah.
So if I were to
crazy.
squish it, we feel exactly like this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
is silicone?
Yes, it's silicone. This is like we call gummy bear silicone.
Let me just close my eyes.
What's silicone?
This would make
chat?
what? Like a, what kind?
Depends what you start with. For you, this would be for you probably like in a small D cup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you ever, you know, decide to go that way, let me know.
Yeah.
So first thing they do is they get into
I'll let you know,
gowns.
Mr. Dr. Miami.
So your job involves a lot of boobies and butts.
Yeah.
Is it hard to fight your own biology in the process?
You're asking a plastic surgeon if he gets an erection when he examines his patients. Is that what you're asking me?
Has it ever happened? I mean,
No, it's never happened.
Not even day one of the job.
Not
You're
even-
like,
okay.
you're like, oh, think of my grandma. Think of something else. Think of World War II. Think of like.
Think of Tommy G. The truth is that doctors, by the time you go through medical school, day one you're like dissecting bodies and stuff. So some switch happens in your brain. It's not to say that you couldn't get aroused with a patient. I'm sure it's happened, but like by the time you're through medical school, you're pretty immune to the sight of naked
That's
bodies.
true,
'Cause you
chat.
don't just see
I'm
the
personally,
gorgeous ones. You see
I'm
like,
gonna become one, chat. I haven't.
Alright, so
I'm
the first
actually
questions we ask are like, you have any
medical
medical issues or anything you need to know about? Diabetes, high blood pressure, anemia, blood clots, thyroid issues, nothing.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing you want to check. Make sure that they don't have any medical problems that might make this not safe, right? You guys have any kids? Okay, so no kids. We always ask about that too. Have you ever had surgery before of any kind?
Wisdom teeth count, then yeah.
That counts, yeah. Any surgery? No?
Wisdom teeth.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Face me if you don't mind. I think you're gonna open up the gown. I'm gonna do the breast
I put it on
first.
backwards.
You're going on backwards? Okay, that's good. You guys work very fast with it. All right. So, what we do is first we measure. No two breasts are exactly the same. They're like sisters that look alike, but you know, not identical twins. 20, you measure the distance, and her measurements are actually near perfect. So.
And what made her titties say like those are just fine?
Okay, so what you want, like ideal breasts, they make what's called an equilateral triangle. Remember trigonometry?
Yeah.
Right? So like an equal distance from the suprasternal notch to the nipples and then across. And for her height, she's like 20
He's
and a half
giving us the
centimeters.
titty map, chat. Dr. Miami, I just want to bless up, bro, because I will be using this from now on. I'll be calculating the triangle,
So
lateral
that's pretty much the exam. It doesn't take much more than that. Sometimes I'll feel for masses and things like that, or under the armpit, but she's good. Before the surgery, she get a physical exam by her doctor, clearing her for surgery. So it's not like you can just come in and do surgery the same day. You know, I'm just making that clear to everybody. So,
Yo, anyone watching the YouTube video,
let me
if
see
you
your
still here,
front
bro,
first,
hey,
because like
you
the
here right
tongue.
now? Hey,
Because what the
comment.
BBL involves
Comment.
is taking fat from this area,
BBL.
like the areas of the body where you have a little
you
extra
gotta
fat.
comment.
Turn around.
Man, I don't even
And
know what
putting
you
it in the
comment.
place that you do. She has a
Comment
beautiful
Gary
butt
Wag
actually
if
already.
you're here right
The
now.
only thing I see, really gorgeous, the only thing I see we could do
Sub up,
is
bro.
maybe
You've been
fill in these
watching for
little
this
dips I
long.
was talking about.
28 minutes?
What are these dips all you
Minute, all I'm saying,
So
bro.
it's this right here.
Sounds
So
like
when
good
you, for example,
use
look at
of
Bella, like Bella's now like post-op, right? So she had fat here, but this was flat, right? When you work out, you can get these muscles to come out more.
And they
She's just
work out for
naturally
sure.
blessed like that. But then what you
She's just
can't do
naturally
is add fat to this,
blessed
what we
like
call
that.
hip dip, or this flat area, right? You can't do that.
So
You can't just
it goes
eat and then
back
have it
more
go
around
there.
it?
Exactly. So what we do is we'll get rid of this over here. What you want in a curve is like a nice hourglass or Coke bottle shape. It should come in and then come out and be round like this. It should not go in and then out and then in again and then out again.
And is that an actually attainable figure without this?
No, no.
Now, They're young. They're 24. Do you usually have people that young getting surgery?
Oh yeah, it's very common in Miami. Yeah.
Now, let's just say she gets her butt, her tits done. Does she have to come here every 10 years and get a retouch, or how does that work?
I would recommend that she at least follow up every 10 years, but not everybody has to have them retouched at 10 years. I've had patients have them in for 20 years. I've had patients where I didn't put them in, but they've had them in for 40 years. So I mean, as long as the breasts look good and feel good, you can leave them in for the rest of your life. But I do recommend you come back.
There's a debate where it's like, look good, feel good. You want people to feel good.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like this industry is having women chase a beauty standard that's almost impossible to attain?
There's a couple of ways to look at it. The first one is
Chat, is this educational
there are
reacts?
natural signs of
Educational, one of
attractiveness between for men have for women and women have for men.
What y'all rocking with, yo?
You know, like if you look at the cover of a romance novel, it's always this guy that looks like He-Man. You know, like there are certain signs of attractiveness that are exaggerated, and those are like sort of ideals. That's not created by anybody individually. It's not even created by the romance novel industry,
by the way,
or even, let's say,
join
Disney
up the Discord
princesses.
channel.
You know, when
So
little
we get
girls
live updates on the
are
streams,
first
live updates on
exposed
everything, you
to,
know?
like, and boys,
So I'm not
the
gonna lie, I will
characters,
not
they're
be
always
looking
these
at my
Disney
Twitch
princesses that are these
looking like
tiny
other
little
shit.
ways, perfect
So I wanna
form,
get, you know,
perfect skin,
stories
perfect
everywhere
hair,
else.
perfect
Join
everything.
up the Discord.
We're just here to try to, let's say, make people feel better in their skin. You know, so that they, but the actual standards are not set by us. We're just here to, you know, what's the word? Facilitate. Same thing with noses and chins and hair, everything. It's like hairdressers and everything else. You know?
Now, there are clinics out there where people will literally die and they'll keep operating. You'll read the reviews. Somehow they have like 150 reviews with 1 star, and people keep going there.
Yeah.
And
Price, that's all. It's cheap. No matter how many laws we put in to protect patients are going to do what they want to do. It's a free country. Like, nobody stops people in Florida from riding a motorcycle without a helmet. You know, and even though I don't think you would or I would, but you take your risks and your benefits and you make your decision as an independent person. Those clinics where that have issues, they're just cheaper. That's the only thing. So if you want to get it, and if this is the only thing that's in your budget, you'll do that, or you'll go to Mexico or the Dominican Republic or Turkey, and it can be hit or miss. You know, there are great surgeons in Turkey and great surgeons in...
I gotta say y'all something, bro. I heard about a BBL surgery in Turkey. They took her kidneys, yo. I'm not gonna lie. That might be the method. Move to Turkey, open a BBL studio, and take some kidneys. I'm gonna lie. I can't say that on the internet.
Mexico, but
it's a joke, chat. It's a joke.
Cheap,
Twitch,
probably,
I'm doing that in Fortnite. I'm doing that in Twitch.
Yeah, I'm married 30 years.
Okay, would you have your wife or daughters get a BBL or boob job?
100%. If they want to, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
100%. What percentage of the clinics out there would you say are good, safe, reputable?
I think 85% are probably good, safe, reputable.
Okay. You're a good guy, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, he is probably the #1.
Big pleasure.
Really, pleasure is mine. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for sitting. Nice seeing you again. All right.
We're here on Miami Beach. We're put into the test. Can someone achieve a BBL booty without actually getting a BBL? And what are the ways to maintain your booty so it has maximum gluteus?
I'm trying to get a BBL today, chat. I will be hitting the gym.
Thick-toned, muscular.
Thick-toned, juicy, round, voluptuous.
Yo, this man Tommy G's a true gooner. This man talking about juicy,
Right, I'm
voluptuous.
gonna start with a simple body weight squat. So I just want you to start
Josh,
squatting
we hit some with him?
normal, and I'm gonna start making adjustments on your spot so you can feel more.
Fuck it, chat.
Yanni already knows the deal. She's the perfect spot model, so I'm not gonna fix her for now.
If you want an excuse to feel my ass, just say it, all right?
Sorry, why? Professional purposes only.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna squat down and hold. Nice. No hands.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
doing this.
Now you're gonna arch your butt more to that. Already feeling it? Nice. Now you come up. And
That
when
shit
you
already
squat
looks
down,
sus,
I
yo.
want you to do that motion. Push your knees out, almost like you're trying to push your knees to your pinky toes. Yeah. Now
shit
think
looks
about there's a
sus
little
as
stool behind you,
fuck.
and you're sitting behind it. You're not squatting forward. You're squatting back. Push your butt back.
Y'all hitting these while watching the video? I don't blame y'all. I'm gonna start doing that because I'm gonna react. It's a little embarrassing. Can't be posting that on the internet. Yo, chill. Yo, I might not post this video. This shit in a little while. Just a little while. Also, I've been gonna watch these videos in like years from famous and shit. Like, what the fuck is this dude on? This changed so much. Nah, I'm not gonna change up, chat. I'm gonna let everybody say that. I'm gonna change up. Let's be realistic. I'm getting
So I
that
think
contract.
the real question
that kid
is,
contract.
is someone willing to put in the work to do it with the diet, in the kitchen,
I'm for the
on the
community
gym,
only, bro.
on the sand, doing it the right way, or do they want to go to a surgeon that's gonna?
I mean, they both work, right? They both work. It's just what type of work are you willing to put? I know surgery is not easy, the recovery. Nobody tells you that until you do it.
Also, the money. I feel like here in Miami, wherever they're getting their money, but surgery is very, surgery is very expensive if you want something like nice and quick. But also, she's been doing this for over 20 years. And I thought I was gonna get her body within 2 years that I've been training with her. And so far so good, but it's not what I'm looking for.
Very good.
So.
How long are you willing to put the work for, and what type of work are you willing to put? And is that instant results? Yeah, you get out of the office and you have that shape already. You have the volume. You're gonna go through a long recovery, but with clothes on.
What I've noticed about the BBL is sometimes a BBL looks better with pants on than pants off.
Oh yeah,
that is very true.
Like pants on, you're like, oh my god, that is an ass.
I'm
And then
relaxed, bro.
you see it and you're like, it looks kind of a little odd.
Well, for the most part, surgeries, like I told you yesterday, they're not perfect. So in clothes, they look fantastic.
BBLs.
That's why I was trying to get you to see the scar on that other patient, because once they take their clothes off, their belly buttons are up here. There's like fibrosis. They're uneven. The butt looks like all lumpy and bumpy. But of course, clothes, compression garments make everything look nice and tight. Small waist, big ass. But it's kind of an illusion.
What would be your message to women out there that are considering? They're on the fork of the road. They want the perfect booty, man. They want what you got, and they're wondering, do I go natural or do I go surgery route? What would you tell them?
I tell them go natural any time of the day, because that will be the best decision you have in the long term. I'm 38 now, and my booty looks so much better today than it did when I was 28. So much better.
When men are looking at Instagram photos of models and people out there, what percent of them you think are altered in a way?
95%.
Yeah,
What? 95% of Instagram models are altered, chat. I'm gonna be honest right now, I'm altered too. These thumbnails are fake.
First moved out to Miami, they told me that I had to basically make myself look prettier than I am in person on Instagram. Not even that. The first people that were trying to help run my Instagram, they were like, yeah, you have to look prettier than you are in person. You got to use Photoshop. You got to use Face App. And I was like, oh, okay. You sit there and wonder how are these girls so pretty? And then it comes off. Yeah.
It would be like if men started just photoshopping six packs everywhere we go.
Pretty much.
Right.
I might have to start doing that, chat. Oh, she's a muscler. You can tell that's a muscle. That's a muscle butt.
You know, you're from Brazil. You've been in America for a long time. You know the difference between the cultures. Do you think America has more of a superficial culture around body?
I don't think it's more superficial. I think it's just based in different things than Brazil is. In Brazil, we're very much so about conquering the body. It's like we're very I love to look good. In Brazil, women really take good care of themselves. Most of the big cities, you'll never see a woman walking around in flip-flops going to anywhere, basically.
With how much garbage is in our food, do you think it's harder for people to look and feel good in America?
Much harder, yeah. I think the food industry here is horrible, borderline criminal.
It's gonna be hard in
really,
America.
really bad.
It always makes us feel
I'm eating fast food like that though. I'm gonna lie.
like we're not enough.
Chat, be honest. Should I try to join in on the Santa Cruz lore? Not saying too much. Santa Cruz Marv already hit my DMs.
Not small enough. My boobs are not high enough. So I think the pressure comes from each individual woman, not even collectively, as just women shaming each other for oh, my boobs are bigger. Women don't do that.
Is it hard to be comfortable in your own body?
Yes. Which is a question I make myself often, why is it that we're so mean to each other? We're so mean to ourselves all the time? Because if I see my friend, or if I see any of those girls here, I see beauty in them.
Yeah, that's true.
But when I look at myself,
women do beat themselves up a lot, because you see on Instagram they'll be under comments and be like, oh my gosh, you look so good over undergirls. I feel like they beat themselves up a lot.
In the mirror, the first thing I see is not the beauty, it's the flaws. I don't know where it comes from. It's not from social media, although I think social media really enhanced it. It's something way before that.
But we are so prone to see first our flaws and focus on them and like obsess over them instead of looking at the good things that are going. And it's so hard to actually recognize, oh, but I'm working out and I'm losing weight and I'm good. We always have that mindset of like, I'm good, but not enough. I can still lose a pound. I can still grow an inch.
At the heart of the BBL phenomenon, it really comes down to the age-old human desire to be seen, admired, and to feel comfortable in our own skin. Because the reality is, we are imperfect beings with insecurities and things about ourselves that we wish we could change. But the truth is, that's also what makes us special and unique. And my fear is that as a society, we are trending towards a world that thirsts too much for instant gratification. We all know nothing great comes easy. An Olympian takes years to perfect their craft. A home-cooked meal will always beat microwave box food, and a butt shaped by years of dedication to a good diet and exercise routine, in my opinion, will always beat the enormous BBL butt the skinny legs don't quite match. So I suppose I'm going to leave you with this. I encourage you to take the long route and enjoy the struggle that comes with it, because after all, the magic of life is simply to enjoy the journey that we're on.
It's interesting. Alright. Tommy G. I'm not gonna lie, yo, chat. If y'all made it to the end, rate how I did this video and like give me some tips and tricks, bro. So I'm trying to make my content better, bro. I love streaming, and this shit is gonna work out. It's not, I don't want it. It is. Tommy G, W1O community. We out.